So I just want to show you quickly how to make a card deck in Google Slides. Let me show you my screen. This is one I have made already, and it's one I use with my older students that have learned all the sounds and are reviewing all the sounds. But I'll show you what I do. So you can, just start with a plain deck, and you want to come up to this here. And this allows you to choose the type. And I might start either with a blank or with the one that has one large number right in here. But in any case, you put in a blank slide, or you just take what's here and use this. Put in a new text box, nice and big, and use the font that you want. I do like Comic Sans for this, and about 200 works for here. And we want to have, we're going to do the A, and we're going to center it. So from here, we go to center and center it this way, and then we'll just center the box on the page, and you can see the grid lines to the center. So that's what these look like here. You can see this. And then from there, you can add images. You can, of course, change the background color, do whatever you like. If you're going to change the background color, I really suggest doing it up here in Slide, Edit Theme. So all the cards have the same background. And you'd come in here and change the background color here. Slide, Edit Theme, Background. And, say you want to have this color. There. And now all of the slides have that color. For this card deck, I actually like just plain a white background for this one, because I want my images to stand out, and so I don't colorize this. So come back here to transparent there. But you can if you like. So I like to put in images like this one. I will often work with my student to find an image that means something to them. And we'll like, what words do we want to pick? Of course, I'll try to guide them to good words, but often with my students, if they've picked it, they remember it better. But let's say we have this one and we want an apple. We'll go to Insert, Image, search the web, and let's look for an apple. Okay, and take one, choose it, and insert it. Get the right size, put it where you want. There, and now we have an apple with the grapheme. If my student were doing short sound and long sound, I might do insert image, search the web, ape with an apple or something like that. You never know what you're going to find. Or I might just find an ape and stick the apple, put the, oh, look, there is one, and put the apple in his hand. But you can find images, stick it in there. And if you want to put in words for you, you can put them here with another text box. I will often put notes down in here in the speaker notes to help me anything I want to remember for this. But anyway, so there, we have a card for apple. So for randomizing the card deck, there are a couple of really nice options. There's add-ons. Now an add-on, you'd go here up to add-on, and the first time you'd have to get add-ons. And the ones I like are Slides Randomizer, and this one's been around for a very long time, and they have really nice options. And Alice Keeler, who's one of my dear, dear mentors, friends, an amazing educator, she has Randomized Slides by Alice Keeler. I'll show you her options. You can look at the sidebar. You can just shuffle the slides. You can keep the first slide there as the first slide, so you always have the title there. You can randomize the background colors if you want. The other one that has been around a long time is, let me get rid of this. Oh, let me just show you first how quickly this works. So if I choose this, I'm going to keep the first slide first. I hit the button and watch over here. They've all been randomized. Okay. I'm just going to hit Control Z and get back. Come on, work. There. So get back to this. So you can see the other one. The other one, go to add-ons, and I've already installed it. It's Slides Randomizer. Now, the first time you do it, you have to hit something that says, you know, Slides Randomizer, like you're going to use it. And then you have to come back in here and then decide randomize the presentation, randomize pairs of slides. So if you have like you would have flashcards, you know, a word and then a definition, you could keep the pairs together. And they have options of automatically randomize every time you open it. And something where you can do it every day for 30 days. And I don't know what happens after 30 days. I've never tried this one. So anyway, if you randomize the presentation, there, watch over here. Would you like to skip the first slide? Yes. So the first slide will stay here, and it's been randomized. And it tells you if you want to undo it, use the undo button. Okay, let's look, watch it. It's now randomized. Okay, so I'm going to hit undo. So I don't want that. I'm going to show you a third option. And this is what I would do is that, first of all, I keep a master copy. And then I make one for each student or group that I'm with. And that way I can change the images, and I will remove images when students don't need it. What I'll actually do is I'll take this, I'll duplicate it, Control D to duplicate this. And then on this copy, I'll remove that when we no longer need it. And then I'll come up here and skip this one. So you click it, so you see the yellow box, right click and hit skip slide. So now this one is skipped, and this is the one we'll see. And I would skip, you know, whatever ones I don't want. So I would duplicate it, remove the image, and skip the one that I don't want to show. Because there are times when, you know, you think you have it, and then the kid's like, what was it? And it's easy to just come back and show the image and just give them a little bit of a clue. And then like, oh, okay, I remember the sound. Anyway, so that's how I skip slides and adjust it as the student needs adjusting. Here's the other way I randomize slides. I'd like to keep all of the major vowels first, because I want to review those essentially every time because they're so important. So I come down here to the grid. See right down here, the grid. And this only shows me this many at a time. If you hit Control minus, it becomes smaller. And you can see a whole bunch of them. Wow. There we go, all of them here. And then you can do a few things. You can just grab and drag. Just change up the order, boom. Or like that, go through, but you don't want to have to do this every day, right? So you can do this, but I don't randomize the order every day. I will just go through and skip slides that I don't think we need to review for a while. But you can do this and just randomize the order. Or you click on it and you hit Control Shift and down arrow, and that moves it to the end. So if I just go through and like every third one, move it to the end, I now have a random order. Okay. So for me, it's easier to just move these around. Boom, it's random. and I have a random deck. So it is by doing the grid view and control 0 so you can, or sorry, control minus to make it smaller so that you can see all of it. And you can see how small this is. To get it quickly back to the regular size is control 0. There, that's the regular size. To go back to the list, it is this option down here. Okay, so that's how I randomize slides. That's the two options that I like for randomizing slides that are the add-ons, and that's a quick way to make the slides. I also use Mote, and Mote allows me to add an audio. And what I'll do, since I make a copy for each one of my students or groups, I can share this with them or put it in like a Google Classroom that this is their copy. And they can go through and practice on their own. And if they're not sure, they can hit the Mote and listen to the sounds for themselves. So this is my voice with a recording of the sound. So I hope that's helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know.